And welcome back, everyone, on the Decoders channel for a special stream with Anas from Flash Trades. Welcome home, bro.
Hi
Really happy to
guys.
have you here.
Yeah, good to be here with you all guys and have been seeing you guys using our platform a lot, so love to be here.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, Dynamics will come when it will be available. Like, yeah, it is scheduled to come. I need the beast of the week asking you a question too.
Oh wow, yeah, he's the beast of the week for this week. Interesting. Yeah.
Yes, yes, no, exactly. And plus, here's the reason why I'm using your app too, like because
Wow.
we have done a couple of streams together and talk about like what we were moving and stuff. And he put
Mhm.
like a flash trade under my radar. So yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I want him here. And
yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that's
We had an interesting interview with him earlier last month, I think. Yeah.
nice. That's cool. Yeah, like Scriber Media, it's a good definitely a good ecosystem where you can learn about things, and that's what we're trying to do here. And
Yep.
basically, yeah, I put money, and now I want to ask you questions, so
Sure.
I can do my research. Yeah,
You are a pure DJ because you are putting your money and then asking questions. It
exactly.
generally goes the other way around. So yeah.
But at least I understand, like I use the app, then I understand the app, and then I can confirm what I think about the app.
Yeah, yeah. You can ask some more particular questions rather than
Exactly.
yeah.
That's the concept. And GM Frofin, what's up? Just is it? Where is it? Oh, anyway, okay, cool. Nice. So, can you introduce yourself to the crowd, to for the people who don't know you, and yeah, like what's Flash Trades and why is that like the best app on Solana right now?
Sure. Hi guys, my name is Anas. I'm co-founder of Flash Trade, which is an asset-backed margining exchange that allows traders to open and close positions
Mm,
with up to 200x leverage at zero slippage. And we think our app is best for trading because we offer opening and closing positions in less than, I don't know, 3 to 4 seconds on Solana, and it's all decentralized, non-custodial. You don't need to trust anyone with your money. It's the program
mm.
and you, and it's the essence of DeFi. And a small background about me: I have been a DeFi legend slash market maker, been in markets since 2016. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, like you're the right guy to build that kind of app. Definitely, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, I've actually made and lost a lot of money on market.
Yeah, that's the end of the story, right? Like, yeah, like, yeah.
It's about being on the top at least, and like you
Yeah,
will lose. It's the game. It's the name of the game. You will lose, but it's more about making enough to survive.
survive another day, right?
Yep.
Okay, and but just for the zero slippage characteristic, how do you do that basically?
Yeah, it's basically we use Pith as our oracle, and the oracle gets the price from 70 different independent price resources such as Binance, Coinbase,
Okay.
Bybit, lot of exchanges where the real spot trading happens, and
Mm-hmm.
it aggregates the price, and we have one median price, and on that median price we offer the highest leverage. And depending on people's risk criteria, they can also take 2x 3x leverage. And we have the pool, liquidity pool, which can give you the exposure, and it's all asset backed margining. Basically every long that you take on Flash is backed by the asset itself that is in the pool, so it is margining to its core. And even though market goes up or down, we will always have collateral to back your positions, because when a
Mm.
user opens a position, the collateral is locked into the pool.
Yes. So
So
there
it's
is
all
no like
one back,
DPEG, right?
no
DPEG.
defect.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. There is no DPEG.
It's a deepfake or under collateralization. Like imagine,
Mm.
what happens is on basic perpetuals that is backed by
Yes.
USDT. So when market crashes or pumps very fast, they have a mechanism called auto deleveraging system. Basically, since when the margining engine does not have enough liquidity to back or liquidate those positions, they close your positions, or
Mm.
sometimes they go overall, the margin engine goes in a loss. And they have socialized losses where all the traders that have positions open in a positive PNL will have a slight haircut, so that the whole margin engine stays net neutral. But for us, we won't have any of those systems because every position that a user takes on Flash, it's all backed by the asset in the pool itself. And while position
Yeah,
is hold like while the position is open for the user pays a specific margin fee that is calculated depending on the overall utilization of that asset in the pool. So yeah, that is the basic crux of how we handle zero slippage margin
that's
trading on.
cool. That's cool. And see, look who's joining the party now.
Yo,
What's up, tokenomics? The beast of the week on Flash Trade.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah,
back
that's awesome.
home, bro. How you doing?
Good, man. I literally just finished another call. I was about to go
Oh, yeah?
hop up in bed and watch Game of Thrones, and Mrs. like, "You've got your YouTube." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Game of Thrones
Went
after,
down.
bro.
YouTube.
Gave us 45 minutes. But it's a good episode, though. Okay, so all we have done, tokenomics, is like an introduction of Flash trades and Anna's background. You didn't
right.
miss much.
Cool.
So, do you have any question for him? Like anything that you wanted to know right away from Anas or anything in mind?
Look, I'm pretty well up to date with everything Flash trades,
Nice.
but I do reckon there's some interesting things to talk about at the moment. Just like it's been a massive topic in the Flash Beast Discord, which is trying to understand the token price at the moment. I've got a pretty good understanding on how it works, but I think it's worth sort of explaining to some people. They don't quite get it. Yeah,
Yeah, for
it's
sure, man.
frustrating because like we're answering the same question every day, but
No,
it is.
the interesting thing I was discussing before the call is like it's an index that backs trading, and we still haven't added the yield over the index itself. It just shows plain price action of the index. So imagine if someone was to put money into an index that is pretty similar to FLP, they would have been down more if not that for the yield that is coming, and that is still not shown in our data because we were all traveling for stuff, and the data we never recorded that data, and we are trying to get all the data from blockchain. And I'm sure you guys know like how heavy the Solana blockchain is, and we didn't leave the logs. Basically, you can leave messages in on every transaction so that
Little
the
memos.
bot
Yeah.
can read all that and get the understanding of where it is. We didn't leave that, and now we need to pick every transaction and check
Damn.
into the details of it to get the price, and that is taking a bit of time because we as developers we didn't work much on the indexing part of blockchain. But thankfully for this thing, now we are also working on understanding the data on blockchain and trying to save it all. So yeah.
Good luck with that, bro. It's sometimes Solana development it's something.
It's glass chewing for real.
Yeah, but can't you like have that data like off chain, like you save it in your own database or something?
That's what we are doing right now. We never
Makes
did
sense.
that. Now first we need to have a look back of things as well. So yeah, just want to cover this thing for the viewers. Is basically there has been a little bit misunderstanding with the community members where they are seeing the chart of FLP where it's basically an index, and the index has been going down because the underlying assets have been going down, and there were couple of traders who were trading pretty well because since it's an pool to peer exchange, if a trader makes a profit, the pool takes the loss. It's 1:1, like. So coupled with that, and as I was saying, throughout the month of June, we had whole lot of deposits coming in on Flash. We increased our TVL for about 30%, and of that 30%, 70% of TVL came in Solana itself, the Sol asset. And during the same time, Sol asset was crashing. Like I wouldn't say crashing; it was just correcting. Okay, so sorry.
It was a temporary downtrend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back to 10.
let's get back to all time highs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as impermanent loss, basically?
No, impermanent loss is a different thing where it happens on AMM and different models of automatic market making pools where the price of the pool remains at a different price than the price on centralized exchanges. So what happens is when the price on centralized exchanges goes up or down, this pool is generally arbitraged to bring the price to the price of the spot on centralized exchanges.
Mhm.
So that is how impermanent loss works, because they don't have any intelligence of what is happening outside of the world, right? So imagine right now Solana pumps from 147 to 155, and these pools, it will take for them some time to get to that price, the
Yeah.
$153 price. So some bots, before even users selling or buying things, they will push the price till that level and take that soul and sell back on a higher
Yeah.
price on centralized exchanges, and that is what causes impermanent loss. What is happening on flash trade is about little bit of profitable traders and a combination with the overall assets index price going down, which is kind of showing up in a magnified manner because we didn't add the yield to the index itself. Like whatever the yield that
Okay.
has been generated, what you're seeing about 200 AP, 200% APY, 150% APY, generally the USDC that you're getting every day, we haven't added that money every day to the index to show the exact price.
Yeah.
So that is
That,
kind of causing bit of miscommunication
okay.
and fun around things.
But that's why you have a tooltip now between like the FLP price
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
the, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
yeah.
That's good.
And
Uh,
we are also working to add a chart where basically it shows
yeah.
the price of pure FLP index, the price of just the FLP index that is on flash trade, and FLP index plus yield, and it will show
Mm.
you how the performance has been in a clear fashion.
Tokenomics. I like. Well,
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good. But honestly, like, yeah, I think I entered the pool at 117, so like, I'm a bit down right now. But I put more liquidity last
I'll just
yesterday.
tell you one interesting thing. I'll just tell you.
Yeah,
So if a lot of people are like looking at the price action of June, right? So
yeah,
if imagine if someone had deposited $10,000 on 1st June,
mm,
and I did the last calculation on 29th
yes,
June. So on 29th June, the overall performance of the index FLP was 1% down than the FLP index itself. So imagine if you had put money into a pool of index of Sol, BTC, Ethereum, and USDC, pretty similar to what
mm,
FLP is, it would be just 1% more down than that thing
yes.
with the yield.
Yeah, I think when we calculated that, I think the overall market index would have been down about 30% and FLP was down about 18.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
That is
so,
over the month of June and May, I think.
Yeah, it was, yeah, the 2-month period since basically the top,
Yes.
the local top recently, I
So
should say.
I'll just tell you one thing. Like I keep telling this other people as well. So what people are expecting is that they're expecting a ever profiting machine, a perpetual machine that
yes, I
keeps.
want that, bro. Give me that.
That's what I signed up for, didn't I?
Okay. I'm just gonna say, like, we never marketed that, and there will be some months where there will be a bit of
Yeah.
underperformance because of market action, and there will be months when it will perform very well.
Mm.
So there is a balance of things here, because we can never be ever profitable thing, and if it was to be that, this could have been the holy grail of
Yeah.
finance, and everyone, even BlackRock guys from Larry Fink would have invested in something like this, because this
No,
is
but you're better than that. You're better than all of them. You
yeah.
cracked the code, and
Yeah.
now we have flash trade. Flash trade is the Fed now.
Oh my God, yeah,
Money printer.
that can happen if it was profitable for every day. So it's not going to be like that. We will have some people who know how to trade markets.
Mm.
Basically, when you trade markets, you have some alpha to your strategy, right? And there is a thing called alpha decay. That is with we when I used to market maker, we used to have these terms where every strategy has an alpha decay. So imagine
Mm.
I came up with a strategy that is very profitable for now, but slowly the profitability of that strategy will go
Yeah.
down, because
Yeah.
markets are the ultimate truth, and you can never say what is going to happen in the next minute.
Mm.
But you can do
This
that
is
with a certain probability for few days or
Yeah.
few weeks, and then it changes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
this is
Okay.
why people try to sell trading bots all the time. Like, oh, put your money in my bot, and it makes like this. It's like the biggest scam, because, as Anas just said, you can build a strategy that works, but you have this decay where eventually the market conditions change and the alpha that you had on that strategy now no longer works. You have to build another bot. So you're constantly building new strategies, new bots to get the alpha. It's just, it doesn't work. I mean,
it
it does.
You sell all the bots.
It's gonna be profitable.
Yeah.
But you can keep selling the bots, bro. Like, that's a good strategy.
Well, that's the other thing. If you had the holy grail bot that just prints money, why the fuck are you selling it, man? Why aren't you just using it for yourself to print gold? Like, you wouldn't be selling it.
I mean,
That's true. You know that's what I personally believe as well. And you know, me coming from the market making background, as I was sharing, like this was my best thing to build. Basically, it's a market making vault at the end of the day, where all of us are depositing and expecting the market making vault to make money overall. And it goes along with the thesis of decentralized finance, where anyone could be a market maker right now. Before, you know, we always used to say it's just the sophisticated players or the people who know things and who can, you know, code, can do things. Now anyone can be a market maker.
That's cool. And what do you think you do better than most of the other platforms that we can see in the industry, like to provide liquidity or even a perpetual product?
You know, you have places where you can make money. I'm not saying Flash is the only place. The interesting thing is the latency that we have on Solana blockchain, which allows us to, you know, handle things in milliseconds. Basically 400 milliseconds is the latency that we have, and engineers are trying to decrease that latency, because on centralized exchanges it ranges in microseconds, and that's where the goal is to become the Nasdaq, to bring Nasdaq on chain. We need to, you know, get into that thing. So why Flash is different is because of the blockchain itself that it is running on, and we have much more interesting additions that we have added to make sure there is no abuse to it, and it can handle things and match orders in a very fast manner. And that is what, you know, the underlying thesis is. It's like Flash trade is like Flash. You need to open and close the position in a Flash, and we have this motto, I'm sure you guys have heard about it. It's a DEX with a sex appeal. So that's what we try to come up with.
I like that.
Do you think Fidancer will help the latency at all? Like, is Fidancer there to help us with the speed of these transactions?
Yes, 100% sure. Nice. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna make a lot of different things. Basically, the most interesting thing is the people who build on EVM can never build, like, they need to understand how latencies work on Solana, because they are more, you know, when they build things, it's a bit laid back because they have so much time to work with. But on Solana, since things happen so fast, it's like always being on the edge. Anything can happen, and it's gonna be very fast. So you know, it's a very different rule book in DeFi if you want to build on Solana compared to whatever you build on EVM chains, because of the latency. So you know, the second you go wrong, you can get, it's all gonna go crashing down. So imagine with Fidancer, the thing's gonna go next level, because we'll have much lower latencies, and you need to look for that as well and try to keep the exchange up, and also make the, you know, increase the sex appeal overall.
Yeah.
So are we going to have like 500 APY in September?
You know, about the APY, I personally think it's about...
I'm joking.
Yeah. It's because of the TVL caps that we have.
Yeah.
So, you know, as I said about the alpha decay, it's going to happen on Solana as well. Right now, median yield on general borrow lend is also about 10 to 15%, which is quite high. So as our ecosystem grows, the yield will go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just that sort of diminishing returns with TVL. Yeah. The TVL increases, expect diminishing returns.
But the most interesting thing is, like, we would cement our positions with a higher TVL and be able to serve more traders, more users.
Yeah. But that's why you cap your TVL, right? Like the liquidity on the FLP1 that you opened like last week.
It's being capital efficient, because like a lot of DEXs and stuff didn't really take that in consideration. Yeah. And the only way they could make more money was to increase TVL. So their pools just become stupidly big just to make the money. But it's not very capital efficient, because they end up with millions of dollars of TVL making hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit.
Yeah.
you're better off with a smaller amount of capital making a large amount of profit.
Yeah,
And I think
There
that's
is
where
also-
Flash really excels.
yeah.
Yeah, there is also a security angle as well. Like we cannot handle immense amount of money just like that. We need to keep a check on all the parameters on Flash, and that's how we open the caps as well. So
What are the risks right now of like people like taking a position in the perpetual apps side of the apps, or even for the people who provide liquidity on the market?
yeah, the risks are more about in terms of like imagine if we didn't have a cap, someone could put $5 million by checking just the volume and take massive share in the fees that was gonna come to them. That is one thing. And second thing is we also need to check like have a cap on the total OI limits over the exchange, the total number of longs, the total number of shorts that are on our exchange. Like we cannot allow X amount of longs and X amount of shorts. So basically we increase the TVL and then we put on the caps according to that. And we need to work in that fashion, growing things like that. And even if it comes down, then we need to bring down the OI limits as well, and the limits on the way the MEV stuff works as well. So we got someone
Oh,
putting
that's
up
me. That's me. I just push my own link.
Oh my god,
That's not yours. Your number's different. Your number's 4305.
No. It's 100% mine. Yeah. So if everyone in the chat, if you like what you hear right now, feel free to check the Decoders link also, the link tree of Decoders. But sign up with that. And Denomics, you are like beast of the week, so you will have referrals. Say again, what?
Basically, if anyone goes on Flash Trade, they would be referred by Denomics right now.
Yeah.
Because he is the beast of the week.
I'm the beast.
Yeah.
Beast
Not
of
the
the week,
beast.
Vince.
And honestly, bro, like your thread was really good, like on the different pool and stuff. I'm gonna let me put that up. That was a good thread. I'm gonna share it. And okay, how do you use your app, Anas? Like right now, what's your strategy? Because you said like you would move. Like, what do you do personally?
Personally, I provide liquidity on FLP as you all guys are doing, and
Let's go.
And in terms of DeFi stuff, I do things as well, since I cannot leave. Like I am addicted to all of these things. So even I have trying out things and checking out if any new protocol comes in, how it works, how they are handling things. It's a lot of I love to learn on what is new is building in our ecosystem. So that's where most of my time goes. And on Flash, I work on kind of on the risk side of things, and as well of the user experience side of things as well.
Nice. Okay, so you did the whole 9 yards. That's cool.
What's your favorite DeFi platforms on Solana, out of interest?
I do check out Drift because it's a cross margining exchange, which is a very hard to build and maintain as well.
Okay.
Because you need to keep the weights of all the assets in check every day. Because before Drift, there was a protocol called Mango Markets, which I used to work on.
Mango.
And the reason why Mango was exploited was because of this not having the correct weights on collateral. So I'm just gonna add the story here. Basically, what happened is there was the native protocols token called Mango, and they didn't had the correct caps set for it, and someone basically manipulated the price of Mango for about 20x and took out a loan with that manipulated price on the exchange, and just make it all things zero. So that is very possible in these kind of exchanges, and it's a very capital intensive and human intensive work to keep these exchanges alive. So I'm gonna say like I do like Drift, and they are our direct competitors as well. And yeah, it's very hard to keep up these things. And and Drift, and I also have a lot of money on Camino as well. So yeah, Camino with their information and the way they show everything in detail, all the pop-ups that lets user understand what is happening with their money. So that's what I
love. Their little
about
tutorial explainers are really good. I love that. Really user friendly.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Okay. And what do you think that we miss on Solana in our ecosystem? Like, what financial tool are we still missing right now?
On Solana itself, what I feel is like we don't have any more DeFi pro users, like the users
Yeah,
who
no shit.
yeah, who like like the percentage. I'm not saying that you guys are not like in that, but the percentage of users that we have, it's about very less people, number of people actually
Yeah.
understand DeFi on Solana.
Yeah.
For those reasons, if you build any DeFi protocol that is much catering to pro users, you won't be able to get more users because we don't have that many users. If you compare that on Arbitrum or Ethereum, they have a lot of pro users with money that love to understand and play around with things. That is what we kind of lack on Solana. For those reasons, I would say, like what we have is enough. We need more users, and then we can, come up with very interesting protocols. Basically, like self-paying loans. We don't have that on Solana right now. If you guys know about
Okay.
Alchemix on
Yeah.
Ethereum,
Yeah. Yes.
that is one thing, and we still don't have a stable coin. That is so sad. A decentralized stable coin
Okay.
with good
Yeah,
amount.
we do. We have UXD, don't we?
No, UXD is just a stable coin that is backed by Treasury T-bills.
Okay.
That is nothing. That's not exciting, to be honest. It's just
Okay.
a coin that is backed by T-bills, and you just get license and you do it. It's more on.
Okay. A little bit
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You want
not
to
DeFi.
You're
Nalgo?
talking like make a DAO style thing, right?
Yeah, make it DAO style,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'd have to agree though that the demographic in Solana when it comes to things like DeFi,
Yeah.
very uneducated. Like
Yeah.
it's
But
crazy. Like these discords, you just got people throwing money around. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just throwing money around, going, "Why isn't this working?" It's like you don't know what you put your money into, do you? There's a lack of education in this space.
is that a bug or a feature? Because like you can say, okay, DeFi, no, traditional, so traditional finance, for example, you have to be accredited investors to have more than $5,000 on your bank account, basically. And if you want to invest in real estate above, like, I think 1 million or whatever, you need to be accredited investors. It's kind of like protecting the status quo of like investment, right? So the fact that, yeah, nobody, a lot of people don't know what the fuck they are doing. Let
Yeah,
them,
the barrier to entry is very, very low. So it naturally
yeah,
attracts a lot of people who aren't very, I guess, financially literate, or even, DeFi is a whole nother ball
yeah,
game
so
on top
it's
of it.
like,
So
yeah, as I was saying, like we need more integrated protocols and DeFi, and that protocols will only be used by people who understand DeFi. For those
mm,
reasons, anyone who's launching a very interesting or in novel kind of mechanism does not take off because people are like, they don't understand. They're like, where is like they don't understand and they don't put money into that. They are better off putting money in some meme coin that is backed by celebrity.
yeah,
Yeah.
Leeway knows. But like dynamics, that's your job, right? To educate people to DeFi. That's what you do
yeah,
best, right?
I do my best, but yeah,
Yeah. See,
that's
that's
my
on you.
role.
If people don't know what the fuck they're doing, you have to be the dad
Yeah.
of everyone on Solana.
Yeah. We need more dads.
Exactly. We need more thread, bro. Dynamics. We need one thread about DeFi every day.
Oh my god, man! I get so sick of social media. If I personally, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't use social media.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
Every time I go on Twitter and have a flick through, I'm like, oh, I hate this app. I hate these people. They're so
Buy my meme coins. Jason Derulo meme coins, bro.
it's terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, like the return of investment seems much easier to get on meme coins, but it has diminished right now. So
Yeah.
naturally, what I see is like when these kind of things diminish, we need to have something in the side of DeFi to attract these people
Mm.
and get their money into here. And I think we are seeing couple of interesting protocols that are working on novel things in DeFi. They're gonna coming up soon live in the next few quarters probably. But
Yeah.
as I said, like I do want to see a decentralized stablecoin and a protocol that is, self-paying protocol. Basically, imagine if you were to do something with FLP, that's the best thing to do. Like if you take loan against your FLP and your yield pays the loan for your,
Yeah.
borrow.
Mm.
That is very interesting thing to build actually.
Okay, I
Is
I
that
like this
similar
sentence.
to what the boys from Lifinity have built with
Sandglass.
Sandglass? Shit.
Yeah,
Sandglass, yeah.
Sandglass, it allows you to buy or sell your future yields.
Future yields,
Commoditize
yeah.
your
Isn't
Damn.
that sort of what you're getting at? Or no, you're talking about lending,
borrowing.
using your collateral as okay.
Yes,
A little bit different.
yeah. But yeah, that's also
Okay,
interesting.
so
Sandglass.
for example,
And the reason Sandglass is not taking off is because there are no users to use that.
I know that's what I was thinking. I'm like, the yields aren't attractive enough to Solana demographic. They see like 3 to 5%, and they're like, oh, that's boring. But on Ethereum, you've got billions of dollars locked up in Curve chasing 2%.
4%, yeah, 2%.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, because they're, I guess, more trusted. There's people there with hundreds of millions of dollars that are happy to park their ETH up
why
and earn 3 or 4% a year.
why are they not coming on Solana then?
They don't trust it. I don't know.
But see, like, okay, guys, on if
Frustrating.
I talk to you, you need to come on Flash Trades right now.
Yeah.
Like, look at Anas.
Look at the Curve stable pools. There's people on Curve stable pools, which is just basically USDT versus USDC.
Yeah.
Billions and billions of dollars on stable pools making bugger all, but they're happy to lock their money up into that.
I'm just gonna add this thing. Since I come from the same, like I have been through the DeFi summer and I was very deep into DeFi on Ethereum. So most of the money that is okay, please don't take this as a word of a word. This is my personal opinion. So most of the money that is locked is basically the money that does not want to come out in the world because the way that money was earned is not the right way, and
Yeah.
that is basically they are trying to hide that money. And like if you want to, oh no, I just don't want to go inside that.
Okay, so
Now it's
basically,
all recorded. It's on YouTube. This is live.
by earning 2-3%, they can cash out the rewards and not touch the rest, right?
I'm not gonna say. Basically, it's about mixing your money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have a mixer on Sol? Do we have a mixer on Solana?
I mean, you can use Houdini.
Oh yeah.
Houdini
There's
you
no
can
money.
work with. Sol.
There's no money in that.
But also they wanted to like add a zero knowledge layer of features, right? On Sol, it's coming, right? Like
Yeah.
to anonymize transaction.
Yeah. The thing is, there are protocols working on that, but we need teams who can build over this. So the protocols that were providing that services, they have pivoted to build infrastructure for building that services because of regulations. So now we have the infra. It's all about the brave souls who can come and launch that.
Yeah. Well, bro, yeah, you're not that busy recently, right? So let's go.
No, bro, I am very busy. So I'm just gonna
no
say,
way.
we are adding a very interesting feature on Plastrate. It is being built in stealth, and what I believe is it's gonna put us on the #1 map once that is launched.
Nice.
Please tell me it's limit orders. Is it limit orders?
No. Limit orders does not
blink twice if it's limit orders.
It's not limit orders. It's very interesting. Basically, with that you won't have to go anywhere. Everything is on Plastrate. That's it.
Okay. That's
good.
Okay. British.
I like it.
That's cool. But yeah, Liwei asked for limit orders too last week when we talk about Flash trade, because I'm talking about Flash trades every fucking weeks now. That's what I do.
Most of us all use it. Like, we come from centralized exchanges using Binance and OKX and stuff. So we love Flash trade, but typically we would use limit orders. So that's the one thing that is lacking. Like, we're all playing on it, we all love it, but we're like, oh, I wouldn't normally enter here. I would place a limit order and wait for my entry to get hit. So people are like either waiting for price to get there and then placing market orders, or they're entering trades they wouldn't normally enter because the only option is market. That's where, I'm getting a lot of feedback from at the moment. And me personally as well. Like,
For sure.
I've found myself entering some pretty silly trades.
the idea for limit orders is to at least increase the TVL by a lot. Then if users were able to place limit orders, then because since we are Oracle based zero slippage exchange, we need to have a different mechanism for limit orders because there is no order book where you place things.
Yeah.
So it's a different mechanism. We have an idea on how to implement that. It's more about prioritizing things so that like at Slash, see, the thing is we haven't raised any money. We are fully bootstrapped and we work on things that bring more users on board because that's how revenue is generated in Flash. That's how FLP gets more money. So we try to prioritize on things that brings more traders.
Yes. Yeah. That makes sense. What's your revenue right now?
You can check on DeFi Llama actually.
Yes.
It's like annualized revenue and all that stuff. Like let me
gonna show it to people. Tag.
Out of interest, Anas, is there any talk yet of introducing any more meme coins to pool for, or is that going to stay as a bonk pool?
It depends. I would just say, like we need to analyze the risk accordingly and then add the meme coin, because if, for instance, that meme coin does not have, like, there is some holders that are not known and they can dump the token and open a short on the pool, that is not good. So we need to have an understanding of at least the holders and how distribution of the token is.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, so it'd have to be a fairly high market cap, high distribution, something like maybe WIF, maybe categorized. I don't know.
Yes.
There's not going to be many up there. Most Solana meme coins don't last long, to be honest.
Wait, you're making like $100,000, $130 a day?
Yeah, I think that is revenue.
Half of that's yours, isn't it, Vincent?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You're collecting like half of that with your big bag.
I need to I need to relaunch decoders for real. That's cool, man. Congrats. How many people are working with you?
We're a team of 15 members.
15,
and
nice.
there is an extended team as well, which is not like those are contractors, so it's about 25 if we count that, but the team is 15 right now.
Bro, that's impressive. Okay, that's good growth. Nice. Let's go. Cooking hot. That's cool.
So we need more people like you who let people know that there is something like this on chain, because people are stuck with their different versions of centralized exchanges or meme coins where people just lose all of their money and there is no risk control over that. Here at least you can open a position, you can have a stop loss and have control over things.
Yeah.
And okay, so for the stop loss, you say it will work differently because you don't have order book, right? That's what you said.
No, for limit orders I said. Stop loss.
Yeah, stop losses work. Stop loss and take profits work because the trade's already ended. So it's just a closing trigger. But limit orders for entering.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, for limit orders for entering trades, I think you've got to almost allocate that capital before the trade, right? Because you've got to ensure that when the trade comes down, that there's capital there to fill the order. So you'd almost have to pay margin fees on a limit order, which I don't think people would be like to do. Like I'm not going to want to pay.
There are different ways to do it. We are thinking on the most profit, like user friendly to do that. So yeah.
Okay. Other funds, Safu, do you have a Safu fund?
Safu fund?
A Safu fund?
Yeah, Safu.
Like an insurance fund.
Yeah, exactly. French accent, sorry, bro.
Yeah. It's all about the revenue that is generating that. I would say that is safe, but we don't need a Safu fund since every position is backed by the asset itself. So anyone wants to liquidate, it just matches. It just changes itself into the pool.
Okay.
So we don't need a liquidator.
Yeah. What about if you get hacked or like program contract risk?
There will be always risks like with the protocol and the hacking stuff. But I would say we audited the program twice and all of that was paid by Solana Labs, and we built it, the engineers that built the Solana blockchain, and we hope to keep things safe and up all the time.
Nice. Yeah, please do. Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, Anas, like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's already like 40 minutes. So yeah, like you told me 30, 45 minutes. We're already up.
No worries, no worries.
We good?
Yes, we're good. We're
I
good.
like this chit chat, bro. It's so cool. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Tokenomics, do you see like any other thing that you want to see on the platform, or haven't? Okay, can you rate Flash Trades on 10? On like it's the best platform in the world. Where is it?
Oh, yeah, no, realistically, I think it is probably my favorite app / platform when it comes to DeFi because it
Nice.
kind of has everything that I love. Like, I love utility with NFTs when it's done right. You guys nailed that. I love the passive LP, like the earn side of things. That's amazing. And as a trading platform, it's got everything I need apart from limit orders. So I love it. Pretty much, I use Flash Trade. I use Camino and I use Meteora. Those 3 tools on Solana, and you are done. That's
Nice.
everything you need. You've got passive LP, you've got active trading, you've got lending, and you've got active LP.
Nice.
You've pretty much got all bases covered. I trust all 3 platforms. Yeah, that's
Nice.
it. Awesome. I love it. So
Yeah,
I rate it quite high.
And guys, if you want to allocate your portfolio the smart way, read Dynamic Thread because he split everything between all of the FLP. So you have everything, and yeah, you covered between stable coins like the Solana ones, and it's good. It's good. I put everything into FLP1 because it's the highest APY. But other than that, yeah, that's it.
I think, you know what? I think a lot of people look at the numbers first and like, yeah, I'm going to put my money in that one. But I reckon people are sleeping on pool 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, when the bull market hits and ecosystem coins start running, I reckon pool 3 is going to absolutely print.
Yeah.
I honestly do. I think that's probably got the highest upside.
Okay. Okay. So because FLP1, if Bitcoin is going like to $100,000 and above, right? We can see a FLP1 price at $2, $3, $4, right?
We have to check.
Yeah,
It depends on the price action and the utilization of assets. So yeah.
Yeah. Please send it to 10.
The way this is obviously just an estimate or an example, but FLP1 could potentially double in price while spitting out solid yield, right? FLP3 could 5x. You know what I mean? It has much more potential for upside because of the tokens, like the assets in its pool. They're all much lower market cap. They have much more upside. And you know, high margin fees if people start trading them when they're moving. Then I think the yield will increase. So yeah, I think FLP 3 right now has not been that exciting. I mean, it's sitting at 90% right now, which is pretty good yield wise. Has been low. I think it got down to like 60 the other week, but I can see this being consistent and being a good earner as the price of the token goes up.
Okay. So for FLP3, you farm it because you want like the asset exposure, and you
high risk, high reward.
Yeah, no, 100%. And for the BTC, ETH, Sol, USDC pool, it's more like you print more yield as of today. What about if you rebalance, right? How does that work? And that's like, do you have to get out of the pool, burn it, and then reallocate to another pool?
Like if you were to withdraw from FLP1,
to go to FLP3.
Yeah, you will have to change assets. You cannot go directly. You'll have to withdraw and then deposit it to FLP3.
Yes. Yeah. And what about the fees when I burn the FLP? Is that going in?
There is some fees to keep the pool balanced, so that there is some incentivization to withdraw the asset that is more in the pool rather than withdraw anything.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So basically look at the weight and the target, and if something is overweighted from the target, withdraw that, and you'll probably get more of it.
Yes, you get more of it.
At the moment, so for example, Sol is 29% weight with a target of 25. So if you withdrew from that, you'd probably end up with less fees. Whereas Bitcoin is 17 with a target of 20. So there would possibly be a fee there.
I fucked up when I put money in.
A lot of people do that. But you know, like it's just to balance the pool, and there is a slight
Makes
fees
sense.
over it as well, so that people cannot manipulate things, so that they deposit and withdraw in the same slot
Mm.
and try to get some fees out of it, and there is some fees to overcome that as well.
Nice.
Cool.
That's cool. And
Have we got,
okay, yes, go for it.
I was going to say, any more talk about the Beast token and what that's going to govern? Because from memory, that's a governance token, right?
No, I'm basically anti governance token guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in taking advice on things from people who have no idea about, because
Okay. Probably a good thing, yeah.
as team, it shows kind of weakness in the team if you are asking about smaller things or important things that is going to make your exchange bigger with the people who have no clue about,
Hmm.
right? So there are some interesting teams that we can reach out and help, ask them for data and then work from there. But asking a total new user or just a user who has been enjoying the platform on the fees, they are not going to guide you to the right direction,
Hmm.
is what I believe. It's going to be
But
very hard for some people to take that in, but it's my belief. And the idea of the token itself would be more on the sides of utility slash revenue. That is where
hmm.
my focus would be. And like I was just gonna say this thing, like imagine we all use, like some of us use Windows and some of us use Apple. Do we get into the talks of what the price of Mac or the next launch of Windows would be?
They
It's just
should.
because
That would be
we use it.
fun. Having the MacBook Pro like priced by the DAO, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it's like that's what I've seen. Like like I used to be very bullish on DAOs, but
Mm.
lately, like since I was a part of a lot of DAOs, and what I saw is like there is no sense of urgency. There is very hard to there is so much
Yeah.
politicization around things, where some users think this way, some users think that way. So
Mm.
it wastes a lot of time. The idea is to grow the platform, not to discuss on the mere issues of the platform itself,
Yeah.
because we still haven't reached $1 trillion market cap, like on
No.
Solana itself, like even on the TVL, and there is a lot more users to be onboarded. So yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, dictatorship is way better than democracy anyway. So let's go. That's what's up.
Jesus.
No, it's an interesting.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, for like companies, it makes sense. Like, yeah, or you can ask question that you want to push one answer, and then everyone have the feeling they participate, but they don't.
Yeah.
I tell you, there is
Good
already
doubt.
democracy. Like there is already a DAO thing happening. Imagine if we put out something that is not right, you can
Yeah,
always set the token and show your no to that thing.
yeah. No,
You're
no,
saying
exactly.
no
Yeah,
rather than voting over it and all that. So yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. No, I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, like if you have rare share, like the more token we have, or we can have like the reward in the token too, right? Instead
Yeah,
of
like
USDC and stuff.
Jupiter. If you see
Yeah,
on Jupiter, you are getting a lot of rewards of every LFG launch that is happening.
yeah.
That is nice. So yeah,
But
there should.
okay, I prefer to collect my rewards manually because I have the feeling my money is coming in, even if
Yes.
the asset is going down. But if it's automatic, then I don't have the feeling I'm collecting money, so I don't know exactly what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yes, that is
You
true.
want to push the
But
button, is what you're saying.
I want to push the button and I see the transaction of $1,000 of $1,000 coming up my way, bro. That's what I want to do.
totally get your point, man. Yeah, that's what psychological thing that we
Yeah.
try to put in as well. We could have gone the compounding direction, but even for me, I was like, I really want to have payouts for
Mm.
myself as well, like as a
See?
user. See, I'll just tell you one thing. I am one of the like I'm a power user of Flashtrade as well, and I whatever I add on Flashtrade is through that lens. It's not the lens through a founder or a protocol
Yeah.
developer. Whatever we add on Flashtrade, everything comes from the insights that we get as a user. So
That
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
And I keep
That's
telling
cool.
this to my fellow builders as well. Like, if you are not the power user of your thing that you're building, then I don't know what you're building.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good point.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit. You should tweet that shit, bro. That's a good tweet.
Yeah, sure, man.
That's good. And by the way, we didn't talk about like the trade assets that where you have like a gold and like the other here. So you can trade forex and metal, so gold and silver. That's
Yes.
cool. That's interesting. I like that. It's cool. When do you think we are going to trade Apple on flash trades? When?
You know, we
Synthetic
really want
stocks.
tokenized assets for that, because these are really volatile things. They are very volatile, like Solana and Bitcoin itself. So
Mm,
things that are volatile, we need tokenized version of those assets. And once we have a tokenized version of Apple, it's in no time that we can add that asset on Flash.
yeah. But does that mean we can like
You can.
arbitrate?
You can trade.
But we can, yeah. But like that means we can arbitrage like the Nasdaq on Sol because the price can be different. That would
There'd
be
be no
fun.
settlement though, because you'd just be futures.
Yeah.
Okay. So you trade the derivative. Okay.
You couldn't arb the Nasdaq, put it that way.
Oh fuck, that would be fun, bro.
See,
Like,
when you ARP something, there is always a loser to the other end.
yeah, it's not me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. And shit, fuck, I forgot.
No.
One payout, what compound could be an idea? Yeah, but it's minor. It's minor stuff. If you want to compound, you can compound yourself. I want to pay out.
Well,
Money.
so that was I was just having a conversation with some students earlier about that, and there's two things to this. So one is on your site you display APY, which is your annual percentage yield if you compounded, right, daily compounding. But when the cap is full, you can't compound, so you never actually see that APY. So I'd suggest maybe changing that to an APR. It's probably a better, more realistic expectation.
Yes. We were just gonna add a pop-up over that basically tells exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, on the earn page thing, I would just say, like, I've been like the team and we were talking that, since this is all very new, we have to, we all are learning what needs to be displayed. And there is an active conversation going on with the users and the developer side as well. Like, what is the best way to show the yield? Like, in no way the yield is small as well. Like, that's what I really want to tell the people who are watching the earn page of Flash, that the yield is very high, but we need to come up with a great way of showing that, and that's what we are working on, and we are trying to improve things, and it's going to take some time. We cannot nail it in once. And yeah, as Denomics just suggested, so we need more suggestions such as that, and we'll try to work on that, and finally we might have the page that basically shows you everything and everyone is happy with that.
Yeah.
I used this analogy just before, which I don't know if it's 100% correct or not, but I use the analogy of flash trade being like a casino. Now, hear me out when I say this, because a lot of people were sort of looking at the price of FLP and then, having a cry that the price is going down. Why isn't it going up and things like that? Yeah. And I was trying to explain the fact that you've got to look at FLP as a casino, or I should say flash trade as a casino. Flash trade has an edge, which is the statistics that most traders will lose long term. So short term, you might have the odd jackpot. Someone comes in and they win a jackpot at your casino and you got to pay out $1 million payout. The casino loses money that day. And then tomorrow you might have another guy who wins big and the casino loses again the next day. But statistically, the casino has an edge. The casino is rigged to always win. Therefore, long enough period of time, the casino wins. So they don't care about paying off those few jackpots.
Yeah. I'm just going to add one thing. It's not rigged. It's just that you cannot predict what's going to happen in the next hour, next minute.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not saying flash trade is rigged, but it does have an edge. The edge is most traders lose. Therefore, flash trade wins because flash trade is a market maker. So it's not rigged. The edge is the fact that statistically most traders will lose.
Yeah.
So you just got to look at the longer time frame and go, hey, eventually we win. There's going to be days where someone wins a jackpot, and that's big trader getting the trade right and having a big payout. Flash trade loses that day.
Yep.
But over the next couple of months, guaranteed they're going to win.
But please, dynamics, don't win too much on your trades. Thank you.
Okay.
Because
It's a win-win for me anyway, because even if I lose a trade, I make
you get the fees in the liquidity.
I feel like I'm paying myself. I don't know if that's a good mindset to have. Get a little bit reckless.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Problem with claiming fees is the taxman compounding the pools to increase price. Yeah, that's a discussion we had with Leeway too. Like the fact that you claim it's like in the US, you have like it's a taxable. It's a taxable event. But if it's automatically compounding, then it's like you pay as a tax gain later, right?
There's a difference between JLP and FLP. FLP, you're paying income tax on the interest you earn. JLP, you'll pay a capital gains tax when you sell the asset.
We are working on adding
positives
that.
and negatives.
Yeah, we will have that very soon, where you can auto compound your deposits.
Yeah, auto compound because that'll sort of fix that for those people.
Yes,
I prefer the cash flow, to be honest, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we were just discussing on that, like when people start auto compounding and having cash outs, then the price of FLP would be very different. That's what we were just thinking. Like it's gonna create chaos.
But okay, why? Because people are compounding, the price should go up, down?
Yes, it depends. It depends the amount of money that is compounding.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So that's what I'm saying. The things that we are working on, it's very new, and we are taking feedback and trying to learn and applying that on the go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can do. I don't know if you can do a mix. I don't think it'll work. You almost got to have two separate pools.
I mean, yeah, you almost like that's what PancakeSwap did at some point, like on during DeFi summer on Binance that lasted a couple of months. Like they had like an auto compound cake stuff and payout pool too. So you can have like a FLP 1.5.
The problem with that though is anyone who's opting to compound, that means they're essentially getting more FLP tokens or more deposits are coming in, which is increasing the pool size. But some people are getting the payouts. I just feel like it changes it for people. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right
so that's the reason where we will have different graphics for them. Like people who want to see the way FLP is working through their auto compounding, they will have their graph. People who are taking cash outs with yield, they will have their own graph, and there will be a graph with just the index.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, you really have to think about everything before launching a feature. I really don't want to be in your position, bro.
Oh my god. I just tell for Flashtrade itself, it took us a whole year to come up with the platform. Yeah. Last year, through the bear, we were just building things. We didn't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but we believe that people would love to have trading on chain in a non-custodial manner rather than just trusting XYZ guy and saying he's the best. He hasn't been fucked up till now, so he's not gonna get fucked up tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. What the success looks like for flash trades in your mind?
Yeah, the success would be doing $1 trillion in cumulative volume, and yeah.
When? Next week? 2 weeks? 1 month? When?
You need to get on the roadsides and get on all the people trading on flash trade.
You need to onboard another 5,000 people.
Okay. Yeah. Stream at the time, bro. Like if we do one show every week, they will all come. I tell you. But yes, we don't even have those DeFi guys on Sol, do we?
This is not DeFi. This is just trading.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
that's the most interesting thing. We are not DeFi. We are a trading platform.
Yeah, true.
Exchange.
Oh yeah, but so we have those traders on Sol. Like they do exist. They traded JPEGs and now meme coins, and now they have to trade hard assets. That's what they have to do. I mean, yeah. But that's cool, man. I think, bro, I asked you everything I wanted to know, and I'm happy. And I'm happy with our discussion. That was banger.
You're on time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Should I buy more NFTs for the token?
That's not. There is some interesting additions in the doc. You can go through that. Yeah. So no financial advice from my side.
Okay.
Hey, I think someone in the community, or it might have even been the team who did it, but they released something where you could check on a specific beast and see
Yeah.
what could you see? How much
The level?
How
fees were
much,
there to be collected? So,
and if there are any referrals attached to that and all that.
yes.
Mm.
So sometimes if you go on like Magic Eden, there'll be beasts there.
Yeah.
They might actually have like, you know, $50 ready to claim on it. So you could buy it, claim the fees, and then resell it or something, you know, if you wanted to. But I'm just saying somebody built an app that you type in the beast number and it gives you the details. So if you want to go sniping, you can sort of, you know, have a flick through and try and find one that's got some referrals on it or something.
Bro, I was even like thinking about buying beast level 1 or 2 and then like wait a week, put all of the levels and then resell the NFTs. And yeah, strategy. I love it.
Yeah. At the start, that was a nice little play. I think there was about a 3 to 5 soul between level 1 and like level 4. So you could buy a level 1, do a couple $100,000 in volume within a week, and flip the level 4 for like, yeah, 4 or 5 soul profit.
Damn, Anas, you did a
There's
really
so many
good
interesting plays. That's why I love Flash Trade. There's like there's a mix of so many things you can do with it. I just love it.
Okay.
Yeah, the most interesting thing would be, you know, depositing on a pool that has multiple pools inside it, like 40% in pool 3, 60% in pool 1.
Oh, you're saying a pool of pools?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have that?
Yeah, we're gonna have that. Yeah.
Derivative pools derivative, bro.
That's pretty cool.
That's amazing. But
an index of index.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, like perpetuals. But yeah, Anas, like, thank you so much for your time. I think we can slowly wrap it up. Tokenomics, do you want anything, any takeaways, any closing thought?
Nah, I'm good. Loved it.
Nice. Same thing. Anas, any takeaways? Any takeaways for everyone that didn't know about flash trades until now? And
I'm just gonna say, you know, be curious. Please be curious. Get into things. Everything is open. Every documentation is out there. Every Discord is open. Please join, ask questions, and you know, you're gonna learn a lot of things about finance.
Yeah, and use my referral code, please. Thank you.
All right.
But yeah, thank you so much, Anas. Thank you, Tokenomics. That was a banger show. Nice. And we will do more content about Flash Trade because it's a banger app. So everyone in the chat, you should try it, use it, get some APY out of it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of today, and I will see you next stream. Bye-bye.
See you later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed